Time now, 6:17. Now that those results are in, we've got to bring in our political analyst, Democrat Grant Tennille, and Republican Bill Vickery here with us this morning. If they watched the 10 o'clock last night, you guys were up late. You're back again early this morning. We're glad you guys are here, though. Grant, quick thoughts on last night.
Historic night. Huge night for Arkansas. We've discussed the fact that Chris Jones is the first African-American nominee for governor. We have a woman on the Republican side, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. We've got two women squaring off in the lieutenant governor's race. It's unprecedented.
What Democratic nominee? Your nominee for the United States Senate, also.
Yes, that's true. Natalie James.
Listen, it was ladies' night. The old Kool and the Gang song. That's exactly, the overriding theme when you look outside of individual races. I was struck by, one, that, and then two, John Bozeman winning without a runoff. Leslie Rutledge in a very impressive fashion, winning without a runoff over 5 candidates, some of them really top-notch campaigners. Chris Jones on the Democratic side, multiple candidate field. He wins with a big number, kind of a unifying number on that side. All this talk of kind of chaos and runoffs, and at one point we discussed, we could have 5, 6, 7 races in a runoff. All that really didn't come to bear from the statewide level, and so just sort of an impressive showing by the candidates that you thought would win. You just didn't know by how much.
Yeah, and again, a historic night like you both mentioned, but again, especially for women, right? You said it was ladies' night. What does that just show in terms of where we're at here in Arkansas?
I'll jump on it real quickly. I don't think it matters anymore. I think that race and gender have become these things that we no longer consider, and that voters they gravitate to the people that they believe in and that they want to see do well and that they have faith in.
That's right. And I think that we're in a spot now where you've got both partisan organizations and nonpartisan organizations out there really encouraging people with little to no political experience to get in the race. And we run for something, and others that are really out there pushing it, and I think that's a lot of what you're seeing here.
Chris now going up against Sarah Huckabee Sanders, obviously a powerhouse. What becomes his strategy as he gears up for November?
Well, obviously he's got to get back out there and start to try and raise some more money, but I truly believe that Chris is looking to make connections with voters. I think he's going to spend a lot of time out talking to people. Some of that is the fact that he is a little resource constrained compared to his opponent, but I really think that suits his campaign style.
You look at the numbers too last night. Sarah Huckabee Sanders, a juggernaut, right? She absolutely destroyed that race last night. What are you expecting to see as we gear up for November?
I think more of the same. I think she's Alabama and Nick Saban. You just continue to reload and come back again. It's hard in politics to meet expectations, especially when the expectations are so high for her, and she did last night. She met them in a big way and exceeded them. The number that she put up was impressive. The number that Tim Griffin put up in the AG's primary was impressive. Chinese premiers don't get that kind of turnout in their fixed elections in Beijing. So that's kind of Sarah and moving forward.
But I think at the same time, and we discussed this last night, she has a tremendous fundraising advantage. There comes a point where there's not much left to buy. Money is fuel in politics, but after a while, it's just like everybody's got what they got. Let's go.
Will that be hard for Chris to stack up against, given how much she truly has raised?
I think, yes, it's certainly a challenge.
Quick thoughts. What do you think Arkansas just wants in terms of their next governor? We can start with you, Grant.
I think Arkansans, by and large, want to feel like they've got a government that's working on their behalf, trying to make things better in the state. And I think there has not been a clear and coherent plan for a while about what we're going to do about some of the biggest issues that we face in education and healthcare, and all the ones we all always talk about, sometimes only every 2 or 4 years.
Yeah, listen, I think I'm going to be not trite, but they want Sarah Huckabee Sanders. I think that, I believe that. I think she's going to spend the summer and the fall laying out a vision for how she wants to lead Arkansas. I think she's going to prioritize 3 or 4 issues. She's going to put those forward and say, this is what I'm going to do as the next governor. I think that she does win in November, and she takes in with her a big mandate that helps her legislatively. That's the other thing that we're talking about is a whole new state legislature, a third of the Senate, a third of the House, all being brand new. What does that do for the incoming governor? So all in all, I think she has the time, money, and access to go make her case to the people of Arkansas.
All right, we're going to talk more about that state legislature coming up here in just a little bit. We're going to take a break, but we'll be right back.